Snow, and this is Gas and Go. Welcome to another episode of Gas and Go with Snow. You can see behind me, the dock is up here in LA at our boys Current, which, Brian, first of all, thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Yep.
So, first of all, tell me a little bit about Current. What do you guys do?
We do customization, restoration, electrification of vintage cars.
So how we know you guys is through the electrification process, right?
Right.
And how I met you was this beauty right here.
Yep.
So tell me a little bit about the Bell EV, and then we'll walk around the shop.
Yeah, this is our 1957 Bel Air. This is my car.
Get a look at that interior.
Yeah, this was our first car. We kind of used this as a business card for the company. It's got a Cascadia motion motor in it. 400 volt, 450 volts somewhere in there. 65 kilowatt hour pack.
Okay.
We tried to keep it looking as original as possible, but kind of give it a lowrider inspired feel. That's why we see the wire wheels.
Yeah. And I love the fact that, like I said, if you didn't know that this was electric, you wouldn't know it's electric.
Right.
Yeah. And then what do you got up here?
So one of the things that we did with this car and the other car, is we got a special battery box under the hood. So this is a cast aluminum. We got a buddy in Canada that makes molds out of like wood and Bondo.
Okay.
Get some cast aluminum, sends them to us. We weld them up, paint them, polish them, turn them into battery component boxes, and just kind of like as an homage to the original car, trying to keep it looking the same.
So somebody at a glance, they would think you stuffed a V12 under the hood.
Oh yeah, yeah, and everybody comes up to it and is like, "What the hell? How does the exhaust just blow right into the, into the everything?" so it makes for a good, like talking point, jump off point, and it brings like some of the old boys to the car, talking about it, and allows them to like appreciate it more.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And then, so like, just like walk me around. What else do you have in here? Because I mean, you got some really cool cars in here.
Yeah. So this is my car. This is a '32 Ford. It's original steel Henry Ford, car.
Okay.
It's got a 40 kilowatt hour pack.
Okay.
So some in the back here is
Right.
we build custom battery boxes for all of our builds.
And now this is a much lighter car than that one, so I imagine
yeah.
40 kilowatts will motivate this thing for a pretty good ways.
Yeah, we get about a little over 100 miles of range on this one. Okay. Yeah, Bel Air gets about 200 miles.
Yeah.
We redid the interior on this, and then again, this one has the block in the front, like the Bel Air, except this one is kind of like an homage to the original Hot Rodders. This being the car that coined the term hot rod.
Right.
We put a V12 Lincoln Flathead lookalike in it.
Okay. And then, hey, this needs no introduction right here. 6-tray Chevrolet.
Yeah, this is a '63. This is our Impala. So not quite electric yet.
But it's coming.
But it's coming, and we're doing some interesting stuff with hydraulics, totally revolutionizing what hydraulics are
I like it.
in the lowrider scene.
All right. Okay. And then, how about Rudy's truck here? What we got there?
Yeah, I think it's a '69 C10.
69 C10.
Yeah, this has an NLS, Vortex motor in it. I don't know, something. He wanted something quick to get.
I like the flat colors.
Yeah,
I like those. All right. Well, let's go on over here to the other side. Let's see. I hear a lot of work going on over there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So we have about 5 customer projects going on right now.
Okay.
We got 4 of them here right now, but the TR6 at the top, that's a customer local to us. We're turning that electric. We've totally gutted it and got it 3D scanned, and it's in CAD right now. And we're designing the battery boxes and the drivetrain and figuring where everything will go.
Okay. Then how about this one?
This is a 65 Cadillac. This one's actually gas. It's going to stay gas. His next car is going to be electric, but this one's gas. And we're doing a bunch of custom stuff for this. So all the exterior lights, we've designed a custom lighting LED system. So it's like audio reactive. He's an audio engineer.
Okay.
So like, it'll make the lights will react to the music and be animated and all kinds of stuff. We're totally shaved everything off the sides, and instead of like side view mirrors, there's screens in the dash, which I can show you in a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're putting an LS3 in that.
Okay. And then what's behind the curtain?
Yeah, this one we're excited about. We've been working on this one for a while. Actually, come around. Well, here. Let me pull this out. These are welding. So this is a '73 Ferrari Dino. We actually went and bought this for the customer in Florida and had it shipped here. Total drivable, in perfect condition car. And he wants us to turn it electric and do a bunch of other modifications. So we're doing a bunch of custom stuff. We got custom sheet metal in here, that we're going to end up putting leather interior on, making it, look nice. Can't really see up in there, but we've added electric power steering, so this car never had power steering before. Right. We added air conditioning and heating and never had AC before. And then the interior, we're totally reimagining the whole thing. So right now we got a bunch of sheet metal in here from the wheel wells and stuff, but we're designing a totally custom dash with a digital display in the where the driver is, and it's going to be totally custom. So the outside of the car will maintain like the original Ferrari look, but inside it'll feel like a modern car. Yeah. The owner specifically asked us to take inspiration cues from Maserati and Aston Martin for
like the modern one.
Yeah, for the interior.
So what are you doing for running gear?
In this one we have. Sorry about the noise. We got some metal getting cut right now. We're doing a IM 195. It's a Cascadia motion. It's the same motor technically that's in the other two cars I showed you, but it's got a transverse gearbox on it, which kind of fits perfect. This car ended up being like kind of a godsend for electrification. It's a perfect car because this is where the original motor was. It's right on the inside of the wheel, so perfect for weight distribution. And you put a small electric motor here, small, but it's going to be double the power of the original motor, and then the battery box goes there. And you can see the battery box that we made for it. It's right there.
Wow, that seems small for the power you're getting out of that.
Yeah, that's going to be a 400 volt, 40 kilowatt pack.
Okay.
The batteries are actually right over here. So again, we build all of our own custom battery packs. So those batteries are actually going inside. And then this is the grill, 3D printed prototype, but we're going to get it cut out of billet for the car. Sam is the guy that designs all the battery packs. He designed the grill as well. I think he's cutting material for. We're putting a rear diffuser on the car.
Nice. All right. Well, hey, let's go and look at what brought us into Current in the first place. Let's go check that out. Yeah. Follow you.
So this is the 65 ISO Revolta. Admittedly, I didn't know about these cars until you guys brought it to our attention.
Well, admittedly, we didn't know about this car until we brought it to your attention.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is we're putting a revolt motor in this.
Okay. So a revolt motor's going in this.
And we found a local guy who's like seems to be the expert, the wizard for these cars. He was just here at the shop, and he's told us everything about it. He knows where to get all the parts from, and he's going to help us maintain like the originality of the car while still being able to electrify it and get the revolt motor in there.
That's right, because I think when we picked the car up, I was commenting like, oh, you'd never think to put the turn signal lights like right here, but what a cool touch they are. And the guy shows up and he's like, no dude, these are rear turn signals. Like these don't live here. Same with the rear lights, they aren't the original rear lights.
Yeah, they're the wrong ones.
We had no idea.
The knockoffs are actually from a Jaguar.
Yeah,
so he's gonna help us get a lot of the original stuff and bring this back to where it should be.
I think this is the right place for this car. I think it's
for sure.
This is gonna have a good life.
Yeah, Gary and Corinne here are pulling the motor out as we speak.
Now, I heard there's something unique about this motor and transmission.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about unique, but maybe unique for an Italian car.
Yeah.
Numbers matching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's got a Corvette drivetrain from the factory.
Yeah.
Not like someone's put one in after the fact. Like this is the motor out of this car. Look.
Yeah.
What a trip.
Maurice,
that's right, yeah.
he actually told us that even the carburetor on it was the original car.
Really?
From the car, yeah.
I'd assume someone had put the Harley 650 on it.
No, it's all original stuff, which is kind of cool. It definitely was a fun car to drive.
It drives so good, huh?
Free electrification, but it'll be even more fun with 600 horsepower in there.
Now, he was saying that you guys are working towards keeping this looking in its original state.
Yeah. So one of our specialties is building custom electronics, and so one of the things that we do when a customer wants to preserve the original look and feel of the car is we'll do everything we can to make the original gauges work with the new electric system. So we'll likely end up doing something to adapt the RPMs of the motor to the tachometer. We'll make sure the original speedometer works, and then the fuel gauge will be your state of charge gauge and so on.
How about the name of this thing? What did you say it was called?
ISO Revolta.
It's almost like it has to be a revolt.
Yeah. It was meant to be. Yeah, I think the only modification he wants to do outside of stock is putting these Ferrari wheels on it.
Italian slot mags. Yeah. I dig them. I like them. I like the wire wheels. These are definitely sportier.
Oh yeah, they're bigger too, so it'll be good for laying the power down.
Yeah, because
all
it's
right.
Pretty squirrely with 300 horsepower. Well, sickly 300 horsepower.
Yeah.
So
sure.
It could use more rubber.
Cool.
All right. I think that pretty much wraps it up. We'll be here all day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.